எங்கள் பாரத நாடு பாருக்குள்ளே நல்ல நாடு. எங்கள் பாரத நாடு எங்கள் பாரத நாடு பாருக்குள்ளே நல்ல நாடு. எங்கள் பாரத நாடு ஞானத்திலே பரமோனத்திலே ஞானத்திலே பரமோனத்திலே உயர் மானத்திலே அன்னதானத்திலே ஞானத்திலே பரமோனத்திலே உயர் மானத்திலே அன்னதானத்திலே கானத்திலே அமுதாக நிறைந்த கவிதையிலே உயர் நாடு. கானத்திலே அமுதாக நிறைந்த கவிதையிலே உயர் நாடு. இந்த பாருக்குள்ளே நல்ல நாடு எங்கள் பாரத நாடு. தீரத்திலே படை வீரத்திலே நெஞ்சில் ஈரத்திலே உபகாரத்திலே தீரத்திலே படை வீரத்திலே நெஞ்சில் ஈரத்திலே உபகாரத்திலே சாரத்திலே மிகு சாத்திரம் கண்டு தருவதிலே உயர் நாடு. சாரத்திலே மிகு சாத்திரம் கண்டு தருவதிலே உயர் நாடு. இந்த பாருக்குள்ளே நல்ல நாடு எங்கள் பாரத நாடு எங்கள் பாரத நாடு பாருக்குள்ளே நல்ல நாடு நல்ல நாடு நல்ல நாடு எங்கள் பாரத நாடு.
Thank you very much for that excellent rendition. To formally welcome the dignitaries and delegates to this much-awaited interaction session with the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, let me now invite Dr. R. Karvempu, Dean Student Welfare, NIT Trichy. Over to you, sir.
Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Sri R.N. Ravi, respected Director NIT Tiruchirappalli, Dr. G. Agila, Principal Secretary to Governor Dr. D. Karthikeyan, Registrar NIT Tiruchirappalli, Nodal Officer and PRO of Yuvasangam, faculty members and officers from NIT Tiruchirappalli and IIT Patna, officials of Raj Bhavan and Yuvasangam delegates from Bihar. Very good morning to all of you. I am indeed very happy to welcome all of you to the interaction session of the Yuvasangam delegates with the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. The 39 delegates and 5 coordinators from Bihar arrived NIT Tiruchirappalli on 7th May. A series of events and visits have been arranged by NIT Tiruchirappalli to expose them with the culture of Tamil Nadu. Today we are here for the interaction of delegates with the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. We are honored to have the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu for this interaction program. On behalf of NIT Tiruchirappalli, sir, I welcome you wholeheartedly to this function. Our director is so inspirational for us to plan and conduct this Yuva Sangam program effectively. Madam, we are so delighted to welcome you to this event. I welcome Principal Secretary to Governor Dr. D. Karthikeyan, our Registrar Professor N. Thamarai Selvan, Nodal Officer Professor Justin Josephus, PRO Dr. Dali Krishnan, faculty members and officers from NIT Tiruchirappalli and IIT Patna, all the officials of the Office of the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, and press and media to this interaction session of the Bihar delegates with the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. My dear students from Bihar, we are going to witness an exciting event today. On behalf of all present here, I welcome all the Yuva Sangam delegates to this program. Once again, I welcome you all to the interaction session of Yuva Sangam delegates with the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. Thank you.
Thank you indeed, sir. We had a plethora of events planned and executed as part of this massive exchange program, Yuva Sangam Phase 2. To brief about those activities, I would now like to welcome the Nodal Officer, Dr. Justin Josephus.
So, good morning, and I thank Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu for providing an opportunity for this interaction session. So, it's my privilege to brief about Yuva Sangam 2 and the activities we are conducting under this Yuva Sangam program. So, to provide the young population of India an immersive experience of numerous facets of life under the Ek Bharat Shreshth Bharat mission, the Government of India designed the Yuva Sangam project. Okay? And this multidimensional exposure focuses on tourism, tradition, development, people-to-people connect, technology, and this has been facilitated by NITT to the youngsters from Bihar. So the Bihar delegates, they started their journey from Patna on 5th May 2023, and they arrived on 7th May at NIT Tiruchirappalli, and evening we had the welcome program at NIT, and the next day we took them to Tanjore, Brigadeswara temple, and they were astonished to see the Tamil architecture, and on the third day we had a trip to Keeladi, where they witnessed recent excavations, and they stayed at Kanyakumari, and the next day they had exposure on technology as well as tourism. So they witnessed the ISRO cryogenic engine facility, and also India's largest onshore wind farm. And subsequently, the 5th day, they visited Rockfort, and they also witnessed the architecture of Chola. Okay? And 6th day, we are here, and it's our privilege to meet Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. So subsequently, you will be also having one more visit that's on next day, that's in Mahabalipuram, and they will be signing off on 14th May from here. Okay? So I hope you all have a multidimensional exposure on all the 5 objectives, and I am sure you will take back good memories. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. An able leader always enables and encourages others to explore newer areas and strive towards excellence. We are fortunate to have a captain like our director, Dr. G. Akhila, who pleasantly, relentlessly, and meticulously engages in developing an academic community that reaches out to the vital needs of the society. I welcome you, ma'am, to address this gathering.
Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Shri R.N. Ravi, Dr. D. Karthikeyan, IAS, Principal Secretary to Governor Office, our Registrar NIT Trichy, Dr. N. Thammarai Selvan, the Dean of Students' Welfare of NIT Trichy, Dr. R. Karvembu, the Nodal Officer of Yuva Sangam 2, Dr. R. Justin, delegates of Yuva Sangam, and everyone who is present here, a warm welcome. I am delighted to address you on this occasion. This is a very special and unique opportunity that you have received to interact with the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu as his guests. You have received this rare chance as you have been lucky enough to be a Yuva who has been selected by the Government of India under Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat to undertake a journey to get exposed to the diversity of Indian culture. Congratulations on this. As official guests of Tamil Nadu, I hope you have utilized the opportunity to the maximum to explore the rich legacy and cultural diversity of our state. As the Director of NIT Trichy, who have been hosting the delegates from Bihar and facilitating their expedition into the numerous facets of life, development, landmarks, and the recent achievements, I am motivated to speak to you about NIT Trichy and how our institute has contributed into the present Yuva Sangam program. NIT Trichy, one of the premier institutes funded by Government of India and which functions in Tamil Nadu, have worked hard to create a culture of excellence that has helped us to achieve remarkable milestones in academics, research, and innovation. In the NIRF 2022 rankings, NIT Trichy is #1 among all NITs, a feat we have achieved for the 7th year consecutively. In the overall ranking too, NIT Tiruchirappalli has scaled up to the 21st place among the top 25 educational institutions in the country. Our success has been made possible by the exceptional talent and dedication of our faculty, staff, and students. Their tireless efforts have helped to create a vibrant and dynamic community of scholars and researchers who are committed to the highest standards of excellence. This institute strives to adhere to latest revisions proposed by government and adopts changes that occur to educational policies. Accordingly, we are now aligning with the new Education Policy 2020 and is committed to implement a flexible academic curriculum, facilitation of industry collaborations, credit transfer from elite institutions, apart from introducing courses that cater to the needs of the students to make them globally competitive and also meeting the standards set by Indian philosophy of education. Our institute is the forefront to join hands with the Government of India in organizing and collaborating programs for the welfare of young people. Most recently, NIT Trichy has been named a Skill Hub Center under the Pradhan Mantri Kausal Vikas Yojana, a flagship scheme of Government of India's Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. This recognition is a significant milestone for our institute as it will help us in contributing towards improving the employability and the entrepreneurial ability of young candidates in the state. Adding to our laurels, NIT Trichy is chosen by the Government of India under the Prime Minister's Research Fellowship Scheme, and a significant number of PhD scholars from this institute has been awarded the PMRF. As a participating institute of Phase 2 of Yuva Sangam, NIT Trichy sent its delegates to Bihar as we are paired with IIT Patna in this young exchange program. We have offered a warm welcome to the delegates of Bihar to our institute and has been offering the experience of the cultural heritage of Tamil Nadu through travel into the rural areas of Tamil Nadu, heritage sites, interacting with regional cultural and agricultural practitioners, introduction to advanced technologies and developments in the field of scientific research, to name a few among during the program. As a host institute, NIT Trichy is highly enthusiastic in familiarizing the delegates with curricular and extracurricular activities of the institute, as well as the infrastructure that would contribute to the holistic development of a citizen. I hope you would have reaped the maximum benefit out of this expedition, which would be first of its kind in the lives of many of you. Now let's also think about the outcome of undertaking this week-long travel and interaction to a state which is situated at the southern part of India that is different from all aspects: its language, geography, people, food, tradition, belief systems, cultural practices, climate, among many others which you are familiar with. Let us introspect what have you achieved by interacting with the people and culture of Tamil Nadu and living here. I am sure you will have a bag full of memories to cherish and experience to carry forward, and you should have. Your visit is not limited to an exchange tour between students of different institutions, but it has contributed to the connectivity and collaboration between Bihar and Tamil Nadu too. The bonding we have created must further instill a sense of unity among us. We, NIT Trichy, will be delighted further if you transfer the experience that you have gained from meeting people in Tamil Nadu and your journey into the heritage places of our state to other people in your state. And if you choose to visit NIT Trichy and the state of Tamil Nadu for your future studies or research or job, we will be glad to assist you. Once again, I take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu for hosting us, and officials from the Government of India, members of faculty and staff, student delegates for making this initiative by the Government of India a grand success. NIT Trichy will continue to extend its support and collaboration in making the vision of Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat into reality. I conclude with the motto of NIT Trichy: locally relevant, globally competent. This is a powerful statement of our institution's commitment to excellence in education, research and service. To live up to this motto, we cultivate a culture of innovation, collaboration and excellence. We strive to be mindful of the needs and aspirations of our local community while seeking to make a positive impact on the world at large. By doing so, we hope to become a beacon of excellence, meeting the regional, national and global standards. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now let's quickly get familiarized with the youngsters from Bihar. Dear student friends, please introduce yourself.
Sir. Good morning, sir. My name is Adarsh Kumar Jha. I am from Bihar, Madhubani.
Good morning, sir.
I think since we all know that you are from Bihar, you are from different part of it. You just tell your name and the district of Bihar you come from. That's all. Nothing more. Nothing more. No need for salutation to governor or anyone. Just say, I am so-and-so, I am from such and such district. That's all. We need to shave time. Unnecessary.
Good morning, sir. My name is Adarsh Kumar Sharma. I am from Gopalganj district. Thank you.
I am Adit Sinha from Samastipur district.
I am Aditya Pushpam from Samastipur district.
I am Anand Mohan. I am from Vaisali district.
Good morning, sir. I am Ankit Kumar from Nalanda district.
I am Anushka and I belong from Araval district. My name is Anushka and I belong from Araval district.
Good morning, sir. I am Avinash Kumar. I came from Madhepura district.
Good morning, sir. I am Chanda Jeshna. I am from Vaishali district.
Good morning, sir. My name is Deepak Kumar. I am from Sakpura district.
I am Gaurav Tejasvi. I am from Patna district.
My name is Hemarani. I am from Darbhanga district.
Namaste, sir. I am Poojavat from Aurangabad, Bihar.
I am Pooja from Purnia district.
Good morning, sir. I am Priyanshu Raj from Khagariya district.
Good morning, sir. I am Prasant Kumar Singh from Bhagalpur district.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Kumari Pragya Sinha from Jahanabad district.
Good morning, sir. My name is Prachi Vishal. I am from Muzaffarpur district.
I am Nitesh Jha from Sitamarhi district.
Good morning, sir. I am Nisha Sinha from Patna district.
Good morning, sir. I am Nisha Sinha from Patna district.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Nikita. I am from Muzaffarpur district. Thank you.
I'm Monica Singh. I'm from Madhubani.
My name is Gupta Jinal Kumari. I am from Jamui district.
Good morning, sir. I am Ronak Kumar Singh from Kamo district.
I am Ritupriya from Vaishali district.
I am Rohit Kumar Anand from Vaishali district.
Myself, Rohit Raj from Vaishali district.
Pranam sir, I am Rosni from Supol district.
Good morning, sir. I am Samir Kumar. I am from Katihar district.
Good morning, sir. I am Sapna Kumari from Muzaffarpur district. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. I am Suspal Kumar from Nalanda district.
I am Shruti Vardwaj from Begusrai district.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Soumya Prakash from Patna district. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. My name is Saurabh. I am from Saharsa district.
My name is Subhi Kumari. I am from Patna district.
Good morning, sir. My name is Pradyuman Kumar and I am from Bhojpur district.
I am Vishakha Singh from Rohtas district.
वंदे मातरम। मैं आभास कुमार जहानाबाद जिला का निवासी हूँ।
Thank you, everyone. Now to listen to their feedback about the past few days of their experience in Tamil Nadu, let me first welcome Vishakha Singh, followed by Abbas Kumar. Vishakha, please come over and tell us your experience.
A very good morning to our respected Governor, sir, Director, ma'am, coordinators, my fellow delegates, and everyone present here. I, Vishakha Singh, has got this golden opportunity to share my experience here of past 5 days. As a Bihar delegate, I recently had the opportunity to visit Tamil Nadu and explore some of its incredible sights and experience. In Tanjore, I was privileged to witness the majestic Brihadishwar temple. I also had the opportunity to visit Saraswati Vidya Mahal, a renowned educational institute that has been shaping young minds for generations. The Vijayanagar fort was another highlight of my visit to Tanjore. The imposing walls and towering gateways of this ancient fortress were a testament of the skill and integrity of the builders who constructed it so many centuries ago. But it was my interaction with the locals that truly made my visit to Tanjore so special. The Kiladi exhibition site has revealed evidence of a complex social hierarchy with distinct differences in the size and design of houses and public buildings. The Vivekanand Rocks, situated amidst the crashing waves of the ocean, was a spiritual and introspective experience that I will never forget. Finally, the time experienced at ISRO will be the most cherished moment of my life. Also, we have the privilege of witnessing the preparation of the second phase of C-25 Mark III, and that was really a life-changing moment. I am very thankful to Indian government for this Yuva Sangam Phase 2 program. I would highly recommend this beautiful state to anyone looking for a transformative and unforgettable travel experience. Jai Hind, thank you.
Abbas Kumar, please come over.
वंदे मातरम। मैं उस राज्य का निवासी हूं जहां गौतम बुद्ध को ज्ञान प्राप्त हुआ था, जहां भगवान महावीर ने शांति का संदेश दिया था, जहां चंद्रगुप्त, अशोक, गुरु गोविंद सिंह, बाबू वीर कुंवर सिंह, देश रत्न डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद का जन्म हुआ था, जहां महात्मा गांधी जी ने चंपारण में सत्याग्रह आंदोलन का बिगुल फूंका था, जहां लोकनायक जयप्रकाश नारायण ने संपूर्ण क्रांति का नारा दिया था। मैं उस राज्य का निवासी हूं जिसे अपने भूगोल के पहले पूरे ब्रह्मांड का भूगोल समझ में आया था। मंदिरों का शहर तमिलनाडु को मैं प्रणाम करता हूं। सरलता, सज्जनता और विद्वता की प्रतिमूर्ति तमिलनाडु राज्य के महामहिम राज्यपाल महोदय को मेरा नमस्कार एवं इस समागम में उपस्थित सभी प्रबुद्ध जनों को मेरा प्रणाम। प्रिय साथियों, युवा संगम कार्यक्रम भारत के ओजस्वी पंत प्रधान नरेंद्र मोदी जी की एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत की प्रेरणा है। यह कार्यक्रम पर्यटन, परंपरा, प्रगति, प्रौद्योगिकी और परस्पर संपर्क की भावना से किया जा रहा है। महोदय, हम कृतज्ञ हैं कि हमें आपके समक्ष अपने एक्सपीरियंस को आपके साथ साझा करने का यह सुनहरा अवसर प्रदान किया गया है। तमिलनाडु दक्षिण भारत का एक राज्य है। इसकी राजधानी और सबसे बड़ा शहर चेन्नई है। तमिलनाडु को मंदिरों की भूमि के नाम से भी जाना जाता है। तमिलनाडु सांस्कृतिक और धार्मिक विरासत का राज्य है जो अपने पर्यटकों और तीर्थयात्रियों को इतिहास के विशाल ढेर से मुग्ध होने का हर मौका प्रदान करता है। तमिलनाडु के पर्यटन स्थल आधुनिक और प्राचीन दोनों का मिश्रण है जो तमिलनाडु को वर्तमान के सभी सुविधाओं के साथ हमारी पिछली सांस्कृतिक विरासत का पता लगाने और अनुभव प्रदान करने के लिए एक सुंदर स्थान बनाता है। इस राज्य ने चोलों, चेरों और पल्लवों जैसे कई राजवंशों के उत्थान और पतन को देखा है। प्रत्येक राजवंश ने इस स्थान को अपने रीति रिवाजों और परंपराओं से समृद्ध किया है। भारत माता की जय। धन्यवाद।
Thank you very much, Abhas. I now request our director, Dr. G. Aghila, to offer felicitations to the Honorable Governor, followed by Principal Secretary to Honorable Governor and Higher Education Department of Tamil Nadu. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sirs. The delegates are surely excited to receive their certificates, and I would, with great delight and regard, invite His Excellency Sri R.N. Raviji, the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, to present the delegates with the certificates. Along with the certificates, there are 2 books with best compliments from the Governor of Tamil Nadu. So we are really honored to have this. I'll call out the names, and then you may come. Adarsh Shah, Adarsh Kumar Sharma, Aditya Sinha, Aditya Sinha, Aditya Pushpam, Anand Mohan, Ankit Kumar, that's Anand Mohan, followed by Ankit Kumar, Anushka, followed by Avinash Kumar, Chanda Kumari, Deepak Kumar, followed by Gaurav Tejaswi, Hema Rani, that's Deepak Kumar, followed by Gaurav, followed by Hema, then Jinal Kumari, Monica Singh, Nikita, that's Monica Singh, then Nikita, followed by Nisha Sinha. Nisha will be followed by Nishi Sinha. Nitish Jha. Prachi Vishal. Pragya Sinha. Nitesh is followed by Prachi Vishal. Prashant, please line up. Prashant Kumar Singh. Prashant Kumar Singh. Prashant is followed by Priyanshu Raj. Pooja Kumari. Pooja Vats. Pooja Vats. Raunak Kumar Singh. Raunak Kumar Singh. Ritu Priya. Rohit Kumar Anand. Rohit Kumar Anand. Rohit Raj. Roshni Kumari. Samir Kumar. Sapna. Shishupal Kumar. Shruti Bharadwaj. After Shruti, it's Soumya Prakash. Soumya Prakash. Saurabh Kumar. Sapna is followed by Shishupal Kumar. Saurabh Kumar, Surabhi Kumari, Vishakha Singh, Pradyum Kumar, and finally Abhas Kumar. Soumya Prakash is followed by Saurabh Kumar. Surabhi Kumari. Vishakha Singh. Pradyum Kumar. Finally, Abhas Kumar. I would like to call upon the 5 faculty coordinators from IIT Patna to receive the honor from the Honorable Governor, Dr. Bachu Anil Kumar, Mr. Amit Kumar, Mr. Shailendra Kumar Singh, Ms. Nishita Singh, Mrs. Namrata Upadhyaya. Please come over and receive the honor, please. Following this, the faculty coordinators from IIT Patna will felicitate the governor with a memento. That's a gift all the way from Bihar. Thank you very much. Thank you. Kindly be seated. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, ma'am. An author, a journalist, an IPS officer, an intelligence bureau official, a CBI officer, an interlocutor for peace across borders, all rolled into one, an excellent bureaucrat who is celebrated as the architect of India's international cooperation in counter-terrorism and intelligence sharing. His Excellency, Sri R.N. Raviji, the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, is with us today. An ardent advocate of peace, equity and order, Sri R.N. Raviji has always been in limelight. The student delegates from Bihar should feel at home as he comes from Bihar, enriched with his experiences in several different cadres of his professional and political career. Dear sir, with great respect, I would like to welcome you to deliver the keynote address and to interact with the delegates from Bihar.
Respected Director NIT, Dr. Aguila, Dr. Karthikeyan, all the guests of the faculties of NIT, Trichy as well as IIT Patna, my dear young friends, IITians from IIT Patna, my friends from the media. Please, Beto. I welcome you all. I am sure you have been already welcomed in Tamil Nadu, but formally, on behalf of the state government, I welcome your visit to Tamil Nadu. A beautiful state, very rich in past as well as present. We'll talk about it. First, let me ask whether you had your good breakfast. Did you all have good breakfast? You are not hungry? Because some of you, when you came to receive, you were looking a little down, short of energy. Why? I was just wondering. Good. We have a lovely cuisine here. You know, I hope you had something of Tamil Nadu, cuisine of Tamil Nadu. I hope that, okay? Because you don't get it, even if you get idli dosa there, that will be of a different type. You know, I am from that place, and what kind of idli and what kind of dosa is served there. First, I also am very happy to welcome you at Raj Bhavan. I especially welcome you because I also come from that very place from where you are. That's my place of birth. That's the place where I studied. That's the place where I had my friends and foes in my younger days. Very sweet memories, and then the journey began, and you are from that place. So, I would have loved to talk to you, all of you, in Hindi, but here everyone doesn't easily understand, so I'll speak in English. I wish you knew Tamil, but that's the beauty of our country. We have so many languages. You know, Tamil Nadu is, my own sense is not adequately understood and appreciated in some of the northern parts of our country because of ignorance. Our people don't know much about it. And I must confess that though it is about 1.5 years of my stay here, every day I am getting more and more fascinated by learning more and more things about this place. This is a place with perhaps the most ancient living civilization, most ancient language. Some people say which is the two oldest languages, Sanskrit and Tamil, which one is oldest? Nobody has, this issue has not been resolved, so we are not getting into it. The fact is that Sanskrit has taken a lot of words from Tamil, and similarly a lot of words from Sanskrit are also in Tamil. They have mutually enriched each other. Its spirituality, literature, philosophy is several thousand years old. Long before the Common Era, one doesn't know how many thousand years ago. It's very, 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 very old. Language is not only old, but it's very rich, very powerful. Richness of a language depends on its ability to conceptualize, to imagine things, the concepts, and express it, articulate it. And going by the depth of its philosophy, its literature, its poetry, it's immensely deep. Right from available literature, more yet to be explored, I'm sure. You went to Killadi, Killadi gave you a glimpse of it, more to be discovered yet. But even if we say there is a period, then a Sangam period, people they say go with the history. There were a couple of Sangams, they believe there are 3 Sangams. Dates of earlier one not yet. With certainty it has not yet been established. But the fact is that it is very rich. There was a great saint and not only saint, but it's only also a statesman in the sense that his ideas, which he expressed in a very concise form, and that great saint was Tiruvalluvar. You might have seen his statue at Kanyakumari. Again, when was he is not yet sure, but certainly not less than 2000 years ago. That is what the general consensus is. He has his work compiled in the form of a book called Tirukural. I wish I would have given you a copy of that. I think we'll take a note of it, that hereafter we must give a copy of Tirukural, its English translation. Tamil and English both. You will see how rich it is. Every couplet of it, you read, you can think over it, and you get more and more newer meaning, so depth. Now, you are all IITians. You don't need to, or no one needs to talk about your intellectual caliber. You have all been selected through a rigorous process of screening. And there are a lot of expectations from you. Expectations of country. But this trip, this idea of this visit, exchange, under Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat, what is the spirit of it? A spirit of it, it should be, I am afraid it is yet to be adequately appreciated. It is not mere tourism coming and seeing places. I heard the director talked about Tamil Nadu, how different, it is rich language, civilization, culture, and whatnot. But what do we mean by when we say Ek Bharat? What is the meaning of it, Ek Bharat? Now, I also heard the speeches of the previous speakers, except for the slogan Ek Bharat, and of course, Your Abbas, huh? He spoke the word Bharat. We always speak India. What is Bharat? And what is ache about it? What made this Bharat? Unity how? What kind of unity? What is unity in diversity? You heard director saying it's a different. How the different is unity? Is united. Tell me, explain. What is the meaning of, we often repeat this as if like a cliche, like as if, okay, we must speak truth, must be non-violent. What is unity in diversity? Tell me.
Unity in diversity represents that India, as it is known, that India is very rich in its culture, heritage, and its traditions, including all that, like from Kanyakumari to that Bihar and other states. Every state has its own culture, its own traditions. And considering all that in one, that's India.
What is if each one has got its own, then what is oneness about it?
They all are connected with one.
How? Give me an example. See that yes, they are connected. Because this is what is needed. Please sit down. Thank you very much for a good effort. No, we often look at this country with a political perspective. India is a country, so we are one country, and it has so much of diversity. Yes, it is one country, so much of diversity is there. But, the word, there is a difference and diversity. These two things have to be clearly understood. Difference is not diversity. Diversity is variation. Diversity is like million leaves of a tree. No two leaves are alike, and yet they are all integrally connected with the tree. They do not exist beyond the tree. Diversity is like petals of a flower. It has 100 petals. No two petals are alike. Each one is unique, and yet they don't have existence beyond the flower. They are integrally connected. How is that integration? Here if we see the diverse culture, what is the underlying unity? That needs to be understood. And only then it makes a sense. Otherwise it becomes just a slogan. Now, friends, I talked about Bharat. What is Bharat? Our Article 1 of the Indian Constitution says, India, that is Bharat. The question is, what is Bharat? Who made Bharat? When was Bharat made? If you have some insight into it, then it makes it abundantly clear. What you call unity in diversity becomes apparent. Many people, quite many times, this country, Bharat, is unique. Because this country was not built by any ruler, any king, or any Bahubali. Normally, European countries, Western countries have been built by powerful people. They captured a territory, consolidated it, made it a country. No, Bharat is not like this. There was no ruler in any part of Bharat which ruled the entire geography of Bharat at any point of time. Bharat is a cultural and civilizational evolution. And this cultural and civilizational evolution is several thousand years ago. When we read in our text, ancient books, geography of Bharat is defined. And geography of Bharat is Uttaram yat samudrasya himadrasya eva dakshinam varsham tad bharatam nama bharati yatra santati. North of ocean and south of Himalaya is the land called Bharat. Its children are Bharati. This was not written in 1947. This was several thousand years ago. Bharat. Bharat is the word combination of Bha and Rat. Bha, those of you who have studied Sanskrit, elementary school, you know it. Bha means Roshni, light, Prakash. Rath is one that embraced, enlightened land. And what was the light? What was the light that spread this and embraced this land which became Bharat? This was our several thousand years ago, when our rishis and sages, they discovered the oneness of creation. We have a diversity, but underlying the diversity, there is unity. We are all children of Mother Earth, whether humans, plants, animals. We all look different, a stunning difference, but we are all children of this Mother Earth. And we are all a part of a family. Now, if it is appreciated at an emotional level, not necessarily merely at the intellectual level, you appreciate it, that unity. And so when it comes to Bharat, and when it comes to Bihar, you came from Bihar, you came to Tamil Nadu. What is that? Ek Bharat. And you go back in history. 500 years before the Common Era, from Patliputra, there was Acharya, Bhadrabahu, Chandragupta Maurya. He was the Rajguru. Bhadrabahu came, he left at one point of time, giving it to his successor, and with 14,000 followers, they called Shramanas. He traveled from Patliputra, came to Shravan Belgola, is a place near Mysore. He traveled many Rajas, Maharajas areas. He was not concerned about it. He came, settled, still Shravan Belgola. There are monuments and there are institutions that carries the memory of it. Tomorrow you are going to Mahabalipuram. Mahabalipuram was the capital of Pallava kings. In the 5th century, a Pallava prince, when he was to be anointed, he renounced. He, with his hundreds of assistants, being a prince, went to Nalanda, the place you are coming from. He studied. He became Acharya. He was christened as, his name became Bodhidharma. He taught there. He came back after teaching several years. And from here, he went by sea route to China. And he introduced Buddhism to China. There are n numbers of connect. People, when they moved from one part of the country to another, and people traveled for pilgrimage, traveled for trade, traveled for education, traveled for settling down. There was no restriction, there was no barrier that you need a visa or you need a control or you need a permission of the king. No. People traveled, moved. We have 40,000 people from Tamil Nadu living in Kashi for last several hundred years. Nobody asked them that you are from Tamil Nadu. They are there. There are several thousand people from Saurashtra living in Tamil Nadu. They came hundreds of years, several hundred years ago. They are here. Completely mixed with the people, assimilated. This country, people of the country, kings and kingdoms were many, but the people were united, were one. Samaj was one. And this is, and it has been reflected in our cultural manifestation. You see, if you look at in depth, you will find that in various rites and rituals, even dance and drama, you will find commonality, some common thread which is running across. 500 years ago, in the 15th century, there was a great great man from Assam, Mahapurush Shankar Dev. He came from Kamrup, Guwahati. He came to Rameswaram. Rameswaram was a seat of learning, education. He came and studied. Came to Kanchipuram, again another great seat of learning. Went back to Kashi, went back to Kamrup. And the first poem he composed was Dhanya Dhanya Bharat Bhumi. They didn't realize. Guru Nanak Dev came about nearly 500 years ago. He traveled, he came to all different parts of this place, what we call Tamil Nadu. And when Mahapurush Shankar Dev went from here, he introduced a form of a dance, is called Satariya dance. In theme, very close to our classical dance of Tamil Nadu. You see the differences which are apparent. Underlying that, you see the unity. You are from Bihar. In your house, there would be some rites and rituals, some puja, bhumi pujan, some occasion. If nothing else, you have a Satnarayan Katha. Okay? So, when you do this, at the beginning of any auspicious, what do? We do let's say, we first of all worship the place where it is being, that is Bhumi Puja. And when, though you might not be very careful in listening, you say, these are all just people, they come blurt out. But what do they say? When they describe that place is not an isolation. They say, Jambu Dvipe, Aryavarte, Bharat Khande, this place, this so and so village. It's a part of Bharat. It is not a standalone. And the water is offered and water is worshipped, Jal. What is the mantra that is recited? Ganga cha Yamune chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sandhu Kaveri Jale Yasmin Samnidhim Kuru. Sindhu is in Ladakh, northern past. Kaveri is here. You must have been to Kaveri. So, our parents, grandparents, great-great-grandparents, they have been reciting this through hundreds and hundreds of years, naming Kaveri. Now, when you look at this, then you see the oneness of Bharat. The spirit is of Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat. This visit is not merely to see the place and meet the people. Yes, these are important. But to appreciate it. We went to Trichy. I do not know whether they took you to Srirangam. Srirangam, there is a great temple. And there's a place where Sri Ramanujacharya's body is kept. You all know Tulsidas? You all know Tulsidas very well. But how did Tulsidas come up? You know the role of Tulsidas? Uniting the society. You are all young, you may not be, the times have changed. But when we were in the villages, after the day's hard work, farmers, we all used to come, people used to come. In the evening they used to sing, play with the dhol, jhal, Ramayana. Tulsidas, his guru was Ramanand. Ramanand was a disciple of Ramanujacharya in that lineage. Because it was Ramanujacharya who in the 12th century took this bhakti from this place to the rest of the country. And the bhakti movement began from here. There is a saying here, Bhakti Upaji Dravidi Lai Ramanand. Bhakti was grown in Dravid land, this land. And Ramanand took it because Ramanand, the disciple of Ramanuj, came here and then he went. And then Kambar Ramayana, many hundreds of years before Tulsidas, that was the inspiration. The bhakti, a spirit of bhakti of Ramanuj and Ramayana of Kambar, which gave the strength and inspiration to Tulsidas to write Ramcharitmanas. And his body is kept. Ramanuj's body is embalmed and kept in Srirangam. When you see all these, then you realize the oneness of Bharat. I often tell a story to many of, it is not actually a story, but it's a reality, it's a fact. in the northeast, you know there is a state called Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh, there is a tribe. Issue with me. People, the so-called advanced people call them tribes. Tribals, backward. I had occasion to visit several decades ago when I was earning my livelihood by living in those areas. They sport chutiya, shikha. They are in the mountains, close to Tibet. I asked them, how did you? What is this? And the story they tell, Rukmini was their daughter. She was in love with Sri Krishna. Rukmini, her brother, Rukmi wanted to marry her off to somebody. Rukmini gave a message to Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna came, fought. He wanted to kill Rukmi. Then at that point of time, sister sought prandan. Don't kill my brother. And then Sri Krishna with his Sudarshan Chakra shaved the head, left the tuft. Now this is a story. How many hundreds and thousands of years ago it must have gone to that area? What made this country one is the culture. And when we say culture, it is not just apparent what we see. You must see the underlying unity. When you go to the areas of the tribe, even the remote tribal area, they will tell you the story of the mythology. You draw any episode you draw on a white piece of paper, from any of your mythologies, so it's the people of Kanyakumari or Kashmir. Illiterate man will tell you, this is Draupadi Chirharan. This is such and such incident. They know it. It is this that makes this country one. This is Ek Bharat. And that is the spirit of it. And when you come from Bihar to Tamil Nadu, while you see the richness of it, you also try to see the connect. And when you see the connect, then you fulfill then the purpose of this whole project is fulfilled. The idea is that after the British left, we created a state. A state for administrative convenience. Linguistic estates were created in 1956. Naturally, for better administration, we had to have states where the government understands the language of the people and they are connected. But unfortunately, the politics has become so overwhelming that we start identifying Bihari, Tamilian, Kannadiga, Malayali. Fine, it's okay. But that becomes an overwhelming and it keeps weakening the unity. We start looking at people in terms of languages, in terms of race, in terms of religion, in terms of a state. But what is the core strength of our country? The core strength is our cultural unity. You find the rites and ritual being performed here and the rites and ritual being performed in your land. You see the similarity. When someone dies, how it is performed. How the rites and rituals relating to marriages are performed, you will find a lot of similarity. And there you see, it is here also. It's like this. Then you connect. That is Ek Bharat. The problem is that we have been forgetting Bharat. What is Bharat? We have been forgetting it. We have taken it as if it is a geographical entity, defined as a political map. North of it is China, west of it is Pakistan and Arabian Sea. East of it is Burma and Bangladesh. South is Sri Lanka and Indian Ocean. That's not. This is merely a geographical outline. A body is not just a physical part of it. Minus the spirit, minus the soul, body is a dead body. It has all the attributes. It's like a forensic examination of body. That you have, which has got everything, but it doesn't have the soul. The soul of our Bharat is our huge ancient cultural continuum that has been coming since thousands of years. You have been giving two books. This was Kasi Tamil Sangamam and Saurashtra Tamil Sangamam. Rajbhavan took the initiative. There were people, experts who wrote this. You will see the connect between Tamil Nadu and Kashi. You see the connect between Saurashtra is in western part of Gujarat, okay, and Tamil Nadu. You will see what all commonality that we have and how people used to move from one place to another and welcomed as a family member. They were never considered they were moving to some other country. I am sure many of your grandmothers, we were too young, your mothers might not have known, I am not very sure. My mothers and my grandmothers, they have, from their Patna, they came to Rameswaram for doing pilgrimage. Because it was a mandatory for everyone in life to at least do once in lifetime visit this pilgrimage. At the time also there was language, not that people at the time were speaking Hindi, they were speaking Tamil only. But people coming from any part of the country didn't feel any difficulty. They were welcomed. Similarly, people from this part also traveled to Kashi, they went to Badri and all the places. This movement of people from one place to another, one part of the country to another, seamlessly, without any hindrance, that is what made this country as one. And today, we need to appreciate it. We need to be conscious of it. We need to discover it. Because much of it is suppressed. Much of it is not in the public domain. It's there lying somewhere in the document here and there. You went to Saraswati Mandir, Saraswati Library. Now, if you look at the copper inscriptions, you must have just seen the volume of it. But if you look at it, going deep into it, and then you realize, of course you won't, but then it has so much of wealth. And how did this thing come up? This came up because during the time of Aurangzeb, when he came and his commanders came and started captured this area, destroying the temples and all. At the time, Shivaji, Maratha, they moved and they chased this and liberated the area. And Tanjore became the Maratha capital. It has a rich history. So that is our one country. That is Ek Bharat. You see the underlying unity, underlying oneness in the midst of all the diversity. Sambar maybe, the taste might be different. Okay. You may not be eating idli there. Dosa. This is again the beauty of it. This country. You have every part of the country you go. Now, in your land, when you say litti chokha, you feel so happy about it. So you have every place has got its own cuisine, its own taste, own fabulous. I don't know whether you guys came and gave the taste of your cuisine to people here. I wish you could have done it. That is what, when you say Sangama, Juva Sangama. Juva Sangama means mixing, seeing, immersive. When we say, which is the word immersive? Immersive is not superficial. Go deep. I think you guys must be thinking that he is going too far perhaps, and where is the interaction? So I will stop here. I would like you to ask questions. Feel free. Don't think that you are talking to a governor, okay? You think just I am from where I am, and feel free. Absolutely, you can ask the most absurd question. I will not, I'll be very happy to respond. Come on, let's start. Yes. Yeah. Good. Ice is broken.
Sir, I know it will be very difficult for you to answer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, what is your favorite place in the Tamil Nadu? Like the one, you can say only one place. I know it will be many.
Now tell me, if I ask you, what is the favorite part of your body? Can you say that my hand is more favorite, my teeth is more favorite? How do you say? These questions look, you are right, you said it, it will be difficult for me to answer, because as it is difficult for you to answer.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Because, it's place, it's wherever you go, you feel overwhelmed.
Yes, sir.
People are so nice, so hospitable, so loving, cultured, and the place has a rich history. And of course, cuisine, nothing to say. You fall in love the very first time you start eating it. I do not know whether you have a idli dosa counter canteen in your IIT or not. I am sure you should be having it. If you don't have, you can start it to run a good business.
Yes, we can try out, sir, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, yes, next. Next. Since when Biharis have gone shy, I say?
सर आप अपने भोजन में ज्यादा बिहार का खाना पसंद करते हैं या तमिलनाडु का?
Yeah, देखो ऐसा है कि anyway, I will speak. He asked me a question that whether I eat more Bihari food, I eat local food. I tell you, if I tell you my regular, invariably for breakfast I eat idli, dosa, upma. I love pongal, but it's so rich in ghee that I like to limit it because you like tempted to eat more. That is my breakfast. Lunch is roti dal. Okay? And one vegetable. Some curd. My dinner usually is something I take from millet. Bajra, jowar, kodo, something made of that. So you can see the balance. I start my day with idli dosa. I graduate to roti dal and then I go to millet.
Thank you.
Who is your idol, sir?
Who is?
Your idol.
My idol. I am too old, I tell you. If you ask me who was your idol, then that perhaps that would be a more appropriate question, because as you grow in life is the best teacher. It teaches you a lot. Things which you don't read in the book don't get anywhere. When I was a student, much younger than yours, in the sense you are in now IT college means, I was in school, high school. Swami Vivekananda was my idol. I used to read. And now that you mentioned Vivekananda, let me continue a little further, because you have been to Vivekananda Rock. Now, did you get some more background about it? Why this rock is celebrated and all it is? That is the place where Vivekananda got awareness of national resurgence. Please sit down. Swami Vivekananda, after, his name was Narendra. When Ramakrishna Paramahans touched him and blessed him and made him Vivekananda, he traveled all across our country. And then he witnessed most reprehensible poverty, deprivation, social evils. Society was almost moth-eaten. अब कहते हो ना घून लग जाना, वो घून लग गया था समाज में, पूरे कंट्री. And then he came. When he came traveling to this land, he was so overwhelmed by the spirituality of this place that he came in contact with some learned people and they learned Saiva Siddhant. Saiva Siddhant is origin of this place. From here it has emerged. Deeply philosophical. He studied that. After that, he went to Kanyakumari and he was in anguish. He used to swim and go to the rock and think, what is this? What is the future of my country? What is the future of my people? And over several days of going on the rock and day and night sitting, meditating, and then he realized that what we lack today is a sense of nationhood, the sense that today, over the period, the British had completely tried to destroy the sense of selfhood, the sense of pride of India, every Indian, by concocting the history, telling false histories, by killing the economy, by killing the education system. Our country was, if you go on the internet and you try to I'm sure some of you might have done it, I'm not sure of that. You say, world economy, a millennial perspective. If you type it, it gives you a whole, right from the first century, country position, which country was where placed in terms of economic prosperity. From first century till 18th century, India was the country with the largest GDP in the world. It was the richest country in the world. Except in between, when China overtook it, again they came back. But they destroyed our economy. And they made us absolutely pitiable, miserable. They made us forget about who we were. Now that sense of awareness, the sense of selfhood, Swami Vivekananda realized that it must be strengthened, it must be revived. And the first thing that he did, at the time when the Parliament of Religion was held in Chicago, some benefactors helped him in his travel, sponsored. He went over there and he came with a flying color. Now this is the land where Vivekananda got the awareness, the national awareness. And then on his return, the first place he landed was Chennai, here. Not Bengal. Here he landed. We have a place, Vivekananda place in Chennai, where he came, that old house where he was hosted. And he lived there for some time. And from here he started spreading the message. He was so warmly received by the people here. So this place also, the country owes a lot. Because it is Swami Vivekananda. His inspiration. Because he saw that this country was either just a very poor imitation of the British. Everyone was trying to behave like a British, dress like British, talk like British. And you were becoming comically a poor image of theirs. There was no sense of pride. There was no sense of pride in anything of this country. It was his. And that is where he said, the Bharat of my dream. I want a Bharat of my dream whose muscles are made of iron, whose sinews are of steel, but whose heart and mind is compassionate, Vedantic compassionate, what we call Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. You know, that everyone is a world is a family. This is deeply rooted in our ancient civilizational philosophy. Here people call it, when we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, in Tamil it is said, Yadumure Yavarum Kelir. It is the same, one and the same. This is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So this place, also the country owes to this place. Yes, next. I think you should go and have a look. If you have a time, you should take them. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Karthik.
सर आप अपने लाइफ का एक डिफिकल्ट मोमेंट बताइए और एक हैप्पी मोमेंट बताइए.
He has asked me to describe one difficult moment of my life and a happy moment of my life. I have a lot of happy moments there. Difficult moment, you know, the place where your IIT is located. Please sit down. That is the place where around that my school was there. My village is about 8 kilometers away. There was no road. You can't imagine how it was. There was no road, there was no electricity, there was absolutely nothing what you call the modern facility, which is necessary today. And I used to come every day, I used to walk 8 kilometers without road, walking through field. And imagine if during the rainy season, how it happens. You have all around water, so you used to put chappal in the hand and put your trousers up and then walk 4 kilometers. But, believe me, and then in summer, hot summer, we used to have morning classes. Means class starts at 6:30. It gets over by 12. Imagine 12. So, after the class is over, the bell rings, class is over, put the bag, come out, and I used to run. In between there is a place, there's an ashram, there's just some trees. The place called, I do not know whether you know you guys, there's a rare Padari, the village. In that place, there was a well, and there used to have a common well and a balti. वहां पहुंचे, फटाफट उसमें बाल्टी डुबाया, पानी निकाला, पानी पिया, दूसरे दौड़ में घर. But today it looks as if it was and sometimes your chappal breaks, नंगे पैर दौड़ रहे, barefoot in that burning heat. It was not a difficult moment, in fact. Today it looks like as if it was. It was not. We took it in a spirit. Yes. और कहते हैं ना, रामधारी सिंह दिनकर की कविता पढ़ी है, गति की बढ़ती तृषा और पड़ते जब पग में छाले हैं, चढ़कर विजित अमर सिंह, क्या बोले, जस्ट फॉरगेटिंग माय, झंडा वही उड़ाते हैं, अपने ही उंगली पर जो खंजर का जंग छुड़ाते हैं, गति की बढ़ती तृषा और पड़ते जब पग में छाले हैं. When you get balls in your feet, you walk faster, you run faster. Now, I won't call it a difficult moment. It was an adversity. In my professional career, later on, life has been like this. Happy moment is all full of happy moment. I have all those memories. I happily enjoy that. I wish those days there was no camera and all those things. We didn't have access. Otherwise, I would have loved to see the photograph, how I was running and how I could do it. We didn't have it. All happy. Thank you. Next. Yeah.
सर, जैसा कि आप बिहार से हैं, तो बिहार को तो आप मिस करते हैं. जैसे हम लोग के छठ पूजा होते हैं, जो हम लोग बहुत धूमधाम से मनाते हैं, तो आप मिस तो करते होगे.
अरे, she is asking about a festival, Chhat festival, where it is worship. Please sit down. Sun worship. People worship there. Yes. I was, in fact, Chhat now, it is celebrated almost wherever Biharis are, they will celebrate Chhat. It is no longer only in Bihar. Even in areas where Hindi is not spoken, where Biharis are there, वो अपना कर लेते हैं छठ. तो छठ का जो ठेकुआ होता है ना, वो हम मिस नहीं करते, वो हमें मिल जाता है. So long I was in Delhi, we were doing it, people were doing it, we were all, हमारे ही बंगले में बहुत लोग आ जाते थे, कर लेते थे, और पानी ही तो चाहिए. एक पानी का सोर्स चाहिए, लोग आ जाते थे, यहाँ के धूमधाम से करते थे, एक माहौल होता था, people used to enjoy it. And they used to leave some prasad for me, and that's good, that was a bonus for me. Here, that worship is, you know, you will be surprised that during, there is on 14th of January, when we have Pongal here, there also, in some way there is a relation, because sugar cane and all those things they cut and put it, there is some similarity in that. They also worship sun. You know, it is not called Chhat. It is it's a form of Pongal. I think people here, I think our Karthikeyan might correct me and do it, but here also people, they do sun worship, where they put those things which usually we put in the basket, you know. Basket, uske baad what actually you miss here, I miss more is Chhat ka geet. वो बड़ा अच्छा लगता है सुनने में, नहीं? बोलो, next.
महोदय, जब आप प्रथम बार यहाँ महामहिम के रूप में आए तो यहाँ के स्थानीय लोगों से आपका जो परस्पर जुड़ाव हुआ उस पे कृपया मार्गदर्शन करो. आपका अनुभव क्या रहा यहाँ के स्थानीय लोगों से जुड़ाव?
What is asking is, what is when you came here, how has been your experience with the local people? Fascinating. I tell you, they're so hospitable, so loving. Wherever I went, I tell you, people give you more than you expect. You know, very nice people, very hospitable. At no point of time I felt, despite language handicap, I am learning. I'm at the elementary stage of my learning Tamil. But irrespective of that, इतना खुशहाल, इतना सुंदर अनुभव रहा. It's such a pleasant experience. It's very overwhelming, touching. बहुत बढ़िया. Excellent.
सर, जब आपको पहली बार गवर्नर बनाया गया था, तब आपका जो एक्सपीरियंस था हम वो जानना चाहते हैं. वो कैसा आपको, मतलब खुशी थी, नर्वसनेस था, क्या था?
नर्वसनेस तो बिल्कुल नहीं थी, खुशी तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं था.
तो क्या था?
I was not happy to be a governor, let me tell you honestly, when I first, because I thought, यार गवर्नर का मतलब पुराने बूढ़े हो गए, थोड़ा बैठ जाओ, जाकर आराम करो, थोड़ा आराम से. वो मेरे लिए संभव नहीं था. I am a footloose person. I remain active. But then, first I went. The question is, there is an individual and the office. Okay. Office has its own requirement. Individual adjusts with the office, but individual also influences the office. So, as a freedom-loving person, I is out and create my space. So, nervousness बिल्कुल नहीं थी. थोड़ी, I thought कि अगर गवर्नर ही बनना था 10-15 साल के बाद बनाते. लेकिन चलो, अच्छा, it's a good experience because it also gives you a lot of opportunity to do something good which you can. You know, nobody stops you and nobody can stop you if you want to do something good. You know, and for doing something good, you don't necessarily need a large resource. You don't necessarily need a legal legislation. You don't necessarily, you're doing good you can do in many, many ways, very smaller ways. But you can do that. Now, for example, here, I have very regularly, I meet the civil service aspirants. You know, Tamil Nadu, when I was a student, right from the 50s, 60s, 70s, largest number of civil servants. You know, the IAS officers, IPS officers, foreign service officers, they used to contribute. Tamil Nadu used to have the largest share. Unfortunately, there has been some decline, and there are a lot of youth who are aspiring. They want to be. So if nothing else, sitting quiet, what do? I say, okay, I start holding the camp. I start calling them. They come in about nearly 250 or 300 of them, they come. They sit in this very hall, and we have a good, long conversation. I try to guide them. I try to give them tips, because I was, not just because of civil service background, but I was also in the interview board of UPSC, post-retirement. So, with continuing experience, I thought, let me share. Now, it doesn't need any law, it doesn't need any kind of infrastructure. You do it. And you try to guide the students and help them. So you can be a lot, you can do a lot wherever you are. You don't need any special sanction or clearance from anyone. If you wish to do good, you can do it. Thank you. बोलो.
सर मुझे दो चीज पूछनी है. जब सर आप स्टूडेंट थे और कभी भी फेलियर आई, जैसे सर मुझे कभी फेलियर आती है तो
क्या आती है?
फेलियर मतलब
फेलियर.
तब मेरे पापा बैठते साथ में, जब मैं रोते रहता हूं तो वो बताते हैं कि से जब तू स्टार्ट किया था और अभी तू फेलियर नहीं हुआ है, वो कंपेयर करके से तू कहाँ है, जीरो था और अभी कहाँ है. तो वैसे मेरे पापा वो मोटिवेट करते हैं. और जैसे कि अपने क्लासमेट लोग हैं और कुछ बड़ा करना होता है या फिर कोई भी चीज करना होता है, तो किसी के सामने कुछ अगर ज्यादा
by my parents not to accept failure. Failure is, as I said, a setback. If you allow a failure to defeat you, then you are lost, then you are defeated. When a failure, if you don't allow failure to defeat you, then it is a lesson. Because the failure that happened, it has a lot of lessons. Why did it happen? And there is a sloka in Bhagavad Gita, it says, Atmanaiva hi atmano bandhu, atmanaiva riputatmanaha. You are your best friend, you are your worst enemy. Somehow, it has been my nature to, if I decide something, And if I have formed up, and then there are distractions around, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't touch me. I carry on. So if I received a setback, and it happens in nobody, if anyone tells you that anyone's life is a journey of continuous success, that person is telling you a lie. It doesn't. Every life it has its own ups and downs. The difference lies is, if when you are down, and if that puts your spirit down, that is something you have to guard against. So, as I said, there have been many failures. I take them as setbacks. I don't even use the word failure. I use the word setbacks. And, there is something in you, you can call it Kundalini. You don't need anyone to tell you what to do and what not to do. You have the capacity to shake the world. I often tell the young people, you are like seeds of a banyan tree. Have you seen the seeds of a banyan tree? Tiny. But within that tiny seed is hidden a mammoth tree. You have to come out. You have to grow. Yes, having friends, having family members, supportive, it's biggest strength. It's a huge emotional strength. And if I share with you, I was married at a very young age. Mine was a child marriage. My wife and I, we have grown together almost. And she has not gone to college. But she has been the pillar of my strength. I can take on the world. I don't care. So long I know that, yes, when I come home, there is someone to stand by me. Nothing else. You don't need anything else. You don't need any motivator. You have to be yours. I said, Atmanaiva hi Atmano Bandhu Atmanaiva Riputa Atmana. You are your friend, best friend. You are your worst enemy. If you get into this, I am a failure. Lost. You are the enemy of yourself. That's all. Thank you. I think you guys must be feeling hungry now. Or not yet. So, do we conclude, or you guys are, if someone else asked any question? I think one more. Okay, right?
सर, आपने अपने बिहार का लोकल लैंग्वेज लास्ट कब बोले थे? या फिर आप अपने घर में लोकल लैंग्वेज में
मैं तो रोज बोलता हूँ, सुबह में बोला हूँ ना. फोन से बात हुई है नहीं.
और
मगी है मेरी भाषा ना. हाँ, और क्या?
सर तो
कहा हो कैसन तबियत हवा?
ठीक बा
ना, भोजपुरी नहीं, कैसन बा नहीं, कैसन पाई से भोजपुरी. कैसन तबियत हवा?
ठीक हवा.
ठीक हवा. हाँ, ठीक हवा, ठीक हवा, ठीक हवा ना. बुखार ना हवा भी ना. अस्पतालों के लिए हल्का ना. अस्पताल जाके उतना पड़ नहीं. ठीक है, अरे ठीक हो जाता. घबराने की बात नहीं है.
सर, आप जब खुश होते हैं तो आप म्यूजिक सुनना पसंद करते हैं सर?
बिल्कुल सुनते हैं म्यूजिक.
सर, तो आप तमिल सुनते हैं या फिर अपने बिहारी फोक सॉन्ग?
देखो, ऐसा है कि जो हमें भाषा वर्ड समझ में आए या ना आए, लेकिन तो उसकी जो मेलोडी है ना, वो बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. अभी आपने सुना होगा शुरू में एक भारतीयार की कविता, पारकुले नल्लानाड. लुक एट, इसकी किसी मेलोडी कितनी बढ़िया थी. सुनने में कैसा लगता था. और जो माने समझता है ना, उसके रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं.
सर, तो आप अपने फेवरेट कोई सॉन्ग बता दीजिए.
फेवरेट सॉन्ग बचो बात. मैं कहा ना कि मैं यूजुअली यूट्यूब पर जाता हूँ. यूट्यूब पर जाकर के बहुत सारे गाने सुनता हूँ. वहां पर बहुत सारे यार छठ वाला गीत भी मैं सुन लेता हूँ. और आजकल तो बहुत बहुत यंग टैलेंट्स आ रहे हैं. वो सबके अपना अपलोड करते हैं. तो अपलोड करते हैं तो उसमें सुनने वाला मैं भी हूं. चल एक और बोलो. कब
सर आप तमिलनाडु के पहले नागरिक है, तो एक नागरिक का मतलब क्या होता है, बस वो जानना मुझे.
अरे वाह, बड़ा she asked a very serious question. Look, what is, now you said the first citizen. Please sit down. Look, constitutionally it is taken as a, okay, as a governor reward. But it is a, you know, I think all of you, I think you should remember that. You know, there is an article in our constitution, this is 51A. It tells about your fundamental duties. Okay? I suggest you all must read it. As a first citizen of my state, my duty is to devote myself fully in whatever way I can to the good of the state, the people of the state. If I see there is something not good, my job is also to restrain it. When I say good, I must add to it. I must be a force for the good. I mean, in any ways. Now, there are many ways in which you can be. Many ways. For example, I tell you, these things are not written anywhere in a constitution or in a book. You know, you have in this state a lot of people who are doing silently a lot of good work. Now, if I start giving illustrations, there is no end to it. But let me tell you, I found a young couple, not yet 40, devoted, and they are well educated. Widely traveled also. But they dedicated their life to rehabilitation of intellectually impaired people, autistic, as well as physically disabled, mostly intellectual. I have gone to their place. Talking to them, I find that while I was talking to him, another one boy about almost 14 years, he started vomiting. He just rushed, and one hand on his back, another hand putting his vomit in his hand. Look at how you feel. It touches you. Such people are doing good works unknown, unnoticed. Not that anybody has asked them to do it. A lot of people are doing. If you can be of any assistance to them, you feel you must do that. So essentially, as a पहला नागरिक, स्टेट के लोगों की भलाई के लिए, अच्छाई के लिए जो भी आप कर सकते हो वो करो. At the end of the day, when I go to bed, I must ask a question to myself, what did I do today? Did I do anything, even however small? Fine. Did I do or not? If not, there is a tinge. अच्छा नहीं हुआ, कुछ था, वो काम करना था, वो नहीं कर पाए. That's all. Thank you. Thank you very much. And have a wonderful life.
Thank you very much, sir, for those igniting words, which nevertheless reminded us all about the advice that Lord Krishna gave to Arjuna. Klaibyam masgamama partha naidutvaye upapadyade. Chudram hridaya daurbalyam tyakto tishta paramdapa. Much of it was reflected in your speech, and we are very thankful for those igniting words. We are on to the finale of this function, and let me now invite Dr. N. Thamarai Selvan, the Registrar of NIT Trichy, for delivering the word of thanks.
Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Sri Anand Ravi Ji, Director of NIT Trichy, Dr. G. Agla Ma'am, Dr. D. Karthikeyan, IAS, Principal Secretary to the Governor Office,
dignitaries of the dais, my dear student friends from Bihar, Namaste, Vanakkam. As the Registrar of National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli, I take it as a privilege to express our gratitude to the various ministries, authorities, officials, and academics who were involved in hosting the Phase 2 of Yuva Sangam at NIT Trichy. The Pan-Indian Development Project, Ek Bharat Shrashtra Bharat, undoubtedly unites all the states of India and the people of our country and their heritage. And Yuva Sangam is a great step towards stringing the diverse cultural, aesthetic, scientific, and technological elements of our country together by inculcating tolerance and deep sense of appreciation towards diversity in our young Indians' minds. For taking this unique and admirable step, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and his tireless team. Before furthering, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to you, His Excellency Shri R.N. Ravi ji, the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, for granting your valuable time for this meaningful interaction. This interaction is absolutely a cherry on the top. Thank you. Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, the Ministry of Education Government of India, is thanked for all clear guidelines and their handholding at all stages of implementation of this noble mission. On behalf of our institute, I would like to thank the collaborating ministries, the Ministry of Home Affairs, Information and Broadcasting, Culture, Tourism, Youth Affairs and Sports, and Development of North and Eastern Region. AICT, Indian Railway, and IRCTC are also thanked wholeheartedly for hosting this joint venture. Now let me focus more on to the people who facilitate the on-site smooth logistic of this entire event. I would like to thank the Director NIT Trichy, Dr. G. Agila ma'am, for offering her rock-solid support in hosting the events and for leading the spirited team of faculty, staff, and students. Thank you, ma'am. Let me also thank the Director of IIT Madras, Professor V. Kamakodi, for offering us space, guidance, and the role model that stemmed out of his rich experience in administration and academia. I will also like to thank the Director of IIT Patna, Professor T.N. Singh, for all his support towards collaborating with us in coordinating this particular event. The support from ISRO for fulfilling the technology objective of Yuva Sangam has to be appreciated. I would like to thank the Dean Students Welfare at NIT Trichy, Professor R. Karvembu, the Nodal Officer, Professor Justin Josephis, and PRO, Mr. Dali Krishnan, for their able leadership, timely intervention, and focused determination that culminated in this event being a grand success. Thank you both for being right there. I wholeheartedly thank other deans, faculty coordinators, committee members, staff, SAS officers, and student volunteers of NIT Trichy, whose relentless striving and sincere work made this exposure tour a meaningful and smooth one. Due to constraints, I am unable to name all of them, but thank you one and all. I take this opportunity to thank the press and media who highlighted the events and the Yuva Sangam project with a great magnitude. I thank them all. The faculty and staff members who came from IIT Patna were excellent in their support for this program. I thank all of them for taking their time and energy in materializing this mission. Now let me congratulate first and then thank all the delegates from Bihar who must have by now touched the heart and soul of Tamil Nadu, deriving a set of everlasting memories to take back home. I thank all of you for being warm, nice, disciplined, and for remaining curious all through these days. Wishing you all great success in your future. I thank the officials of Raj Bhavan for having this interaction session hosted in cordial and elegant manner. Once again, I would like to thank each and everyone who participated in various capacities in this phase 2 of Yuva Sangam. Hoping to experience more of such ventures, I once again thank you all for coming together, learning together, thus turning this cultural exchange program into a grand fruition. Thank you, Dhanyavad, Nandri, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Let's rise for National Anthem. Thank you, everyone. The meeting is declared over. Let's proceed towards the main lawn to freeze these golden moments for a photo session.